Okay, now try. Now try. Yes, there. Okay, I see. Yay! Yay! We got it. Okay, just comment that you can hear and see us.
Oh, it just worked online, so
okay.
Just one more thing.
Yay! Okay, yay! Okay. All right, I'm gonna start. So I'm excited that you're all here, and here's the great news. By the way, I'm Jackie, in case you get us confused. Some people have gotten us confused, but she's got shorter hair now, so it doesn't happen anymore. I'm really excited to be doing this, just because Kristen, if you haven't met Kristen yet, she's a good friend of mine, and just to give you a quick history, she does false eyelashes. That's I used to have them. I couldn't wear them anymore because I was allergic to the glue. I found the mascara. I told her about it. She basically did this to me for a year, and then jumped on board. And she still does false eyelashes, but she also is a unique presenter, and she's very intuitive with her business, very organized, and has been kicking booty in her parties. And I want to learn from her, and so I constantly am messaging her. And she has graciously agreed to share what she's been doing with all of us so that we can learn and hopefully have success like she's having. So with that being said, I have good news. I did figure out how to record this. Hallelujah. So I accidentally figured it out, so it wasn't like I'm a genius, but it's going to be recorded. But without further ado, I'm going to give Kristen the chair, and she's going to chat with you. And I think she'll let you know. I think she's going to do questions at the end. I'll try to write down questions as they come, but just know she's not ignoring you. Okay, thanks, Kristen.
Okay. All right. Hi, guys. So I'm Kristen, like Jackie said, and first of all, I have to confess that I'm really nervous to be live. I make videos all day long and I post them on the internet, but for some reason being live is a little scarier. But thank you guys so much for joining us, and I'm just gonna share with you what I've been doing in my online parties and what's been working for me. And I've been a unique presenter now for about 9 months, and this past month, the online virtual parties has just blown up, and that's where it's at, ladies. So without further ado, let's talk about why we need to do virtual parties. And the biggest reason is to expand, thank you, I'll try not to be nervous, to expand your market, okay, beyond your friends and family. Because when we all started this business, or any business, when you start, you get super excited and you want to share it with everybody you know. And some of us know a lot of people, some of us don't know a lot of people, and the truth is it really doesn't matter because this is an online-based business. So we now have the entire world to market to. But the only way we can get to those people is through networking. That's why it's called network marketing. So when we have virtual parties where someone else hosts the party, that allows you to tap into all of their friends and family, and then their friends and family's friends and family, and it just snowballs from there. So I wanted to share a little statistic with you, and this is just my personal business. Only 18% of my customers are people that I personally know or that I knew before Unique. That means 82% of my business are people that I never knew. I've met them through parties, through other friends, and through different avenues like that online. So think about that for a minute. If you're not doing online parties with other people as the host, you're missing out on 82% more business, okay? That's huge. So first things first, you're thinking this is all great, but how do I get parties, okay? There's 3 different ways that I think you can get parties. The first one is the scariest one, but it's really not that hard, and it's just to ask. Ask everybody. Ask your friends, ask your family. That's where you're gonna start. And I'm going to talk a little bit in a few minutes about how to ask and the wording you can use that's going to get you more yeses than nos. And the other thing to think about is people are going to say no, and you need to just get over that. Accept it now. People are going to say no. That's okay. It doesn't mean they hate you. It just means they don't want to have a party right now. Maybe later, but not right now. So assume people are going to say no and be excited when they say yes, okay? The second way you can get parties is by following up with current customers. Now, if you're on Jackie's team, I'm sure you've heard her say 5,000 times to follow up with your customers. And it's true. That's how you're going to get the parties. That's how you're going to retain customers and get reorders. So following up with your customers, every single time I follow up with a customer, I remind them that the opportunity to get free makeup is there if they want it. And then the third way, and this for me has been the huge thing that's boosted my parties, and that's to incentivize within your current parties for other people to host, and then you're gonna give the host the incentive. So let me explain that a little better. So if Susie's hosting a party for me right now, I'm gonna post something saying, hey, if 3 of Susie's friends host a party, then Susie's gonna get a free gift from me. As women, and just human nature in general, we are more likely to help someone else than to help ourselves. So if you put that out there, people are gonna wanna help their friend Susie, so they may agree to have a party when otherwise they wouldn't have if they know that they're gonna help Susie get something for free. Okay, so back to asking for parties. How do you do it? And what kind of wording can you use to get more yeses than nos? First of all, I've been using the word party so far, but from now on, I'm not going to use that word anymore. People are afraid of the word party. I don't know why, I don't know what it is, but when they hear the word party, they think, oh my gosh, I have to clean my house, I have to invite friends, and there's pressure when they are gonna host a party. So I have avoided that word now altogether, and I ask people to host online beauty bars. Sounds kind of fancy, doesn't sound like a party, doesn't sound like pressure at all. You don't have to use that term, but if you can come up with a term other than party, I guarantee you're gonna get more yeses than nos out of it. That right there has made probably the biggest difference for me once I stopped using the word party. Another way you're gonna get more yeses than nos is if you address common objections before they even bring them up. So people have a laundry list of reasons they don't want to host for you, right? So if you address those issues before they bring them up, they're going to be less likely to have any more objections. So some of the common objections: I'm too busy, okay? That one's the easy one to overcome because this is an online business. You can assure them that it's super easy. You only need a couple minutes of their time to add their friends to the group and maybe like and comment on Facebook throughout the 10 days. It doesn't take them any extra time or effort. They're probably already on Facebook every day anyway. So assure them they're not too busy to have an online beauty bar. Another very common objection is that they don't want to annoy their friends. And I get that. We see a lot of junk on our Facebook feeds every day. So again, address that issue before they even bring it up. Promise them that you're not going to annoy their friends. Use the word. Use that word annoy. I promise you I won't annoy your friends with the same old mascara pictures you've probably already seen, okay? Assure them that you do your beauty bars differently than anyone else. So it's gonna be something that no one's ever seen before, so it's not repetitive and it's not going to annoy them. Another common objection is they don't know enough people, or my friends suck and they're just not gonna buy anything. People tell me that all the time. They tell me my friends suck. That's really sad. But the truth is it's just an excuse. They're trying to give you an excuse because they're afraid to host a party. So again, assure them that there's no such thing as an unsuccessful party. If no one buys anything in their beauty bar, no harm done. And if they do, then they get free makeup. So it's a win-win. And there's no pressure. Make sure that they know there is no pressure on them to get their friends to buy anything. Okay, this is a big one, and this is one we need to just nip in the bud before they bring it up. They've seen pictures of the mascara, and it looks clumpy, and they don't like it. Okay, if they've never actually used it and experienced it for themselves, then you need to assure them that you're going to address common issues with the mascara that may have come up, that you're going to teach them and their friends and family how to use it properly and how to get the look that they want. Because believe it or not, some people like the clumpy look. I'm not one of those people, but some people do. So you just need to address that issue, that you're going to teach them how to get the look that they want, And if clumpy's not the look they want, then you're gonna teach them the proper way to use it. This is another one, and I know Jackie brought this up recently too. If your hostess doesn't wear makeup or doesn't wear a lot of makeup. I just have to share with you really quick, one of my very good friends who literally never wears makeup. She wears it like once a month if she goes out on a date with her husband, maybe twice a month if we're lucky. And she has purchased, I believe, every single product that Unique makes from me. And that's just because I'm real with her, I'm honest with her, and she decided, you know what, even though I only wear makeup once a month, I want to wear the best makeup and I want options. And she's also hosting a beauty bar with me next week because, again, even though she doesn't wear makeup and she already owns everything Unique has, I asked her if she would just allow me to share it with her friends. So focus on her friends if she's not the one that wears makeup. And if the free makeup doesn't excite her, so that's not going to incentivize her to have an online beauty bar, offer her something else. Offer her a $10, $15, $20 Starbucks gift card if she hosts. And you keep the host rewards if she doesn't want them. If she wants them, give them to her. Or like Jackie did recently, you can even offer your commissions. Again, if the free makeup doesn't interest her, you keep the free makeup, give her your commissions. You can be creative. You can do all different things to incentivize people to host a beauty bar for you. Okay, so that was a lot. That's how I get my parties, 3 ways. I just ask people, kind of like your cold call. I follow up with my current customers, and I incentivize people within current parties to host their own parties. Now, some just examples of wording, if you just wanted to jot these down. If I'm just asking, if I'm cold calling someone, I want to address some of those common objections in my initial communication. So I might say, hey Julie, I know you're probably going to think I'm crazy, but I'm sure you've seen my post that I started my own business and I'm excited to share it with everyone. I know you have a million things going on, so you're addressing the I'm too busy, but I just know your friends would love this mascara. If I promise not to annoy them with the same old stuff they may have already seen, would you let me share it with you and your friends in an online beauty bar? I do most of the work, and if your friends purchase, you get free makeup out of it. If they don't, no harm done. I start my beauty bars on Wednesdays, so how about this Wednesday coming up? Okay, so I've addressed almost all the objections she could possibly have. The worst thing that's going to happen right now is she just says, no thank you. And you know what? That's fine. I'm going to move on. If I'm following up with someone that's already a customer, I don't have to say quite as much. I know they already love the products. So I can say something like, hi Kathy, how are your lashes doing? The mascara typically lasts about 8 weeks, so it looks like you might need to reorder. You can always reorder on my website, or you can host an online beauty bar, just like your friend Susie did, and possibly get your next order for free. It's super easy, lots of fun, and I do my beauty bars a little differently than anyone else you may have already seen, and I like to start them on Wednesdays, so how about this one coming up? Okay? And then the third way, again, within a party, and this is the big one, you guys. Once you get some parties rolling, I keep saying parties, beauty bars, this is going to be the big one that's really going to skyrocket how many beauty bars you have going at once. Reward your current hostess. So what I do is I ask my hostess for a picture of her and her best friends, or her sisters, sister-in-law, mom, daughters, whoever are the women in her life that she would do anything for, and I ask her for a picture of her with them. And then about 7 days into her beauty bar, I post this picture with this comment. Who's got April's back? Us girls, we've got to stick together. If 3 of you book your own online beauty bar, I will personally give April a free gift. Comment below or message me to set it up. It's super simple, and I hope you've already found it's a lot of fun. That one's easy. You don't have to say a lot because these are people that are already in an online beauty bar, so they see what you're doing. Hopefully they're having fun and they're not getting annoyed. So they know that it's going to be easy breezy for them and their friends. A beauty bar is just another way of saying online party. All right. So my goal and your goal should be to have minimum of 5 online beauty bars going at all times. at all times. Now, that can sound overwhelming, but a couple things to make it a little simpler for you. First of all, pick a day that you want to start all of your beauty bars. I picked Wednesdays, and my thought process on that is if our parties, online beauty bars, are 10 days long, if you start on a Wednesday, that means there's going to be 2 Fridays within that 10-day period. Fridays are typically paydays, right? So that gives you 2 opportunities to have people that actually have money in their bank account and are more willing to purchase products. You don't have to start on Wednesdays, but that was my thought behind it. But my point is, pick a day that works for you and start all your beauty bars on that day, just to simplify it. So you can ask every single person, I start my beauty bars on Wednesdays, how about next Wednesday? The next thing I do, the next reason I post start always on Wednesdays is that means if I have 5 different beauty bars starting on Wednesday, then I'm on day 1 with 5 parties. I can just copy and paste my posts to all 5 parties. I don't have to go, oh shoot, okay, what day am I in for this party? What day am I in for that party? I just know I'm on day 1, day 2, day 3, all the way to day 10. So copy and paste in each party. Sometimes parties are going to overlap, and that's okay. So every Wednesday I start parties. So I may have 3 to 4 days where parties are overlapping. That's okay too. Just got to keep yourself organized. And when I say get yourself organized, you need to come up with a beauty bar script. And I want to use the term script very loosely because you want to keep each beauty bar personalized for your hostess and for the guests that are in the beauty bar. So you don't want to sound like it's a script, but you want to have a loose idea of what you're going to post each day. So, and then the other thing within your script that you need to customize, obviously for the hostess, but also your monthly kudos. So depending on what the kudos is, this month it's the lip mix. So I'm going to post my kudos post after I've already talked about lip gloss and lip stain. So they know what it is and they're excited about it, and they might be more likely to purchase the kudos. So you're going to have to customize your script. Okay, this is another really, really important one. So this is host coaching. I recently ended 5 beauty bars this past Friday. And out of the 5, 2 of them had hostesses that were extremely active. They liked every single thing I posted, they commented, they shared, they tagged their friends, and those are the 2 beauty bars that qualified out of the 5 that I had going. The other 3 did not qualify for hostess rewards, and that's okay, but it's proven that if the hostess is involved, it's going to be a more successful beauty bar. So coach your hostess. I always send my hostesses a video about a day to 2 days before we start, and I ask them to be active. I tell them that they're going to get more free stuff if they're active. I tell them, like every single thing I post. I don't care what I post, click like. Click like on everything. And when they do that, then their friends are more likely to see it, and their friends are more likely to also like it and purchase. So host coaching is huge. Make sure she knows to invite everyone, not to exclude anyone, and ask her to introduce you in the beauty bar before you start posting. These are her friends. They're not yours. They know her and they trust her, not you. So you need to gain their trust through the hostess. So have her introduce you and ask her for those pictures. Like I said, the picture of her and her best friends. And I also ask her for just a selfie of herself wearing any unique products. And if she doesn't have any unique products, that's okay. I ask for her wish list so I know what she wants. Now here's some do's and don'ts about what to post during your 10-day party. This is kind of my rule of thumb, and I didn't make it up. I have to tell you, I got it from Kara Lewis. What's her name?
Yeah.
Lewis Newton. Kara Lewis Newton. And she was amazing. We listened to her speak in Chicago when we went to the Unique Convention. And this was her rule of thumb, and I've been using it, and I love it. She said, no word graphics. 0. I know you're tempted. There's a lot of cute little things out there that say, like, you know, stay calm, only 3 days left to party, or only 3 days left to order. They're cute, but they're not personal. They look like ads, and people scroll right past them. So I do not post anything that's just words, ever, or just a picture of mascara. People are gonna scroll right past it. Do post pictures of yourself. Selfies are awesome. Pictures of the hostess or pictures of people that you personally know and you can personally talk about their experience with Younique. I try to stay away completely from taking other people's pictures if I don't personally know them. And there are some awesome pictures out there and I'm very tempted to use them a lot. And I did in the past, but recently I stopped doing that because I have no personal connection with those people. And if someone asks me, oh, what is she wearing in that picture? I can't answer that question. So make sure it's personal. Okay, this is a big one. And this is where you got to get over being nervous, just like I am doing today with you. Do post videos. I know it's scary, but you're your worst critic. You're just gonna have to get over it. I really don't know what else to say about that. You have to post videos because again, these people, when you're in a beauty bar, they don't know you. They don't know you. They don't trust you unless they get to know you and get to trust you. And online, that's the only way we can do it, is so they can see your face, they can hear your words, they can see your enthusiasm, and that's how they're gonna get to trust you. So make videos. You know, even if you see someone else's video that you think, wow, that's an awesome video, instead of clicking share, watch the video, copy it, and make your own. You can make it exactly the same, say your own words, use your own, you know, color combinations on the makeup, but you make your own video and post that. Make sure that the very first post you do is one that's gonna catch their attention. Even if you're just like waving your hands like you're crazy, it's gonna get them to click play to see why this crazy person is waving her hands around. So introduce yourself in the first video and make it attention getting. Okay, what do you talk about in the beauty bars? Obviously, you're gonna talk about the mascara. Okay, that is our #1 selling product. It's the big wow factor product right there. So for the first 4 days, I focus on the mascara. Now I will tell you, once again, customize your beauty bars to your hostesses. I actually just closed a party for a hostess that doesn't wear mascara. She has eyelash extensions. So I customized her party and I addressed that issue. And I made sure that everyone in the party knows that eyelash extensions are just as awesome, and we have a ton of other products for people that wear extensions. And we have the mascara for people that don't, okay? So customize it, but talk about the mascara initially. That's gonna get everyone's attention. Just like when you were asking people if they wanted to host, you also want to address common objections before they come up, okay? So people are gonna have objections to the mascara. They're gonna think it looks clumpy, they're gonna think it's hard to remove, they're gonna think it damages their lashes. So put it out there, address those issues before they even come up. I always post a really good selfie with my lashes and say, is the mascara clumpy? You tell me. And the picture obviously tells the story that it's not. So address those issues. Don't let them come to you with the objection. Answer it before it's asked. Address the guarantee. We have an amazing guarantee, so make sure they know that we respect their money, and if they have any issues or not happy for any reason, they can return their products. Address collections, because not only is that going to save them money, and who doesn't want to do that, it's also a larger order for you. So that's always good for you and for the hostess. Make sure you're sharing the hostess's pictures and her wish list. Again, women are more likely to help someone else than help themselves. So if they see that the hostess has a goal and has some items that they're hoping to get out of this, then they're more likely to order to help her get to her goals. Okay, so after you've talked about 4 days about the mascara, you can kind of sprinkle in the different products. Pick your favorite products, whatever you are the most excited about, because you're going to be making the videos to talk about. So make sure you're talking about different products from days 5 to 7. Around day 8, you can post something that says 3 more days to order, or something to give them urgency to start ordering. I've noticed that a lot of times I don't get any orders in my beauty bars for the first 5 to 7 days. And then the last few days is when people start ordering. They've seen all your videos, they start trusting you, and they start ordering. So make sure they know that there's only 3 more days. But don't post a graphic. Post a picture of yourself holding up 3 fingers, 3 more days, or something fun and cute that's gonna catch their attention. The last few days, you wanna make sure you sneak in a couple posts about the opportunity. I don't focus a lot on this, but I sprinkle it in at the end just to let people know that if they think what I'm doing looks fun, that it's a great opportunity. I usually do 2 posts at the end of the party about this. The last thing I post is a thank you video. It's just a generic thank you to everyone for ordering and participating in the beauty bar, and asking them that if they had fun, that I hope they host their own beauty bar in the future. Ooh, we got hearts. I like when we get hearts.
Yeah.
Thanks for hearts. All right, we're almost done here. So if you guys have questions, thanks, more hearts. If you guys have questions, we're gonna get to those in just a few minutes. But the last thing I wanna say, so at the end of your 10 days, once you've gone through the beauty bar, is again follow-up. So we're back to following up. So you have to follow up 3 different ways. Follow up with the hostess. Obviously, thank her for hosting. Now I'm getting inundated with hearts. Make sure the hostess understands how to use her hostess rewards. A lot of times she doesn't know how, or it might not work, so you might have to help her with contacting support. So make sure you're following up with the hostess so that she has a good experience in the end. If the party doesn't qualify, okay, so she doesn't get enough sales to earn rewards, this is important. You want to make sure the hostess doesn't feel like it was a failure, because there is no such thing as an unsuccessful party for you or for your hostess. For you, because even if no one ordered anything, you now have all these new contacts that you did not have before, even if they didn't order anything. Just the other day, I got an order from someone that was in a beauty bar I did like 5 months ago. The beauty bar did not qualify. This person did not order when I had the beauty bar, and she just randomly ordered 5 months later. So you never know. You're planting seeds, you're expanding your market. So there's no such thing as an unsuccessful party. So never look at it that way. And for your hostess, I always like to tell them, obviously, thank you so much for hosting. Even though the party didn't qualify for hostess rewards, there are still several different ways you can get the things that you had your eye on at a discount. And then I talked to her about collections, kudos, sets, and the new presenter kit, okay? So the hostess can still get what she wants at a discount, even though she may not have earned hostess rewards. So you gotta help her feel like it was successful either way. You also need to follow up with the customers. So if people did order in the beauty bar, you need to publicly thank them, and you need to privately thank them, create a conversation with them. And again, like I said, every time you follow up, mention the fact that the opportunity to host their own beauty bar is there for them to get free makeup. And then the last thing I do is I always keep my old beauty bars active. I don't ever delete a group from Facebook. I take it off my favorites so I don't see it every day, and I don't post in it very often, but about once a week or once every 2 weeks, I will go in to old beauty bars and I'll post the kudos, I'll post specials, or if I make a new video that I just think is something really cool that I want to share, I'll post that in an old beauty bar as well. So again, you still have those contacts there, you still want to tap into them. And then lather, rinse, repeat. You do it all again, okay? So if you're doing all of those things, you're going to continually have parties, beauty bars. This is so bad. I'm really bad. I can't follow my own advice. But if you ever run into a time when you feel like there's a lull and you're just not getting the beauty bars that you want, go back to step 1 and start asking again. You should never stop asking people, okay? Whether it's customers or friends you meet or anybody, just put it out there. And again, it's all in the way you word it. Take the pressure off of them, keep it on yourself, and they're definitely more likely to say yes than no. So that's all I got.
Questions?
Do we have questions? Okay, we're opening up for questions now. So if you guys have questions, you can comment and I look like I have a disease.
I know, it's fun. Tina.
Hi, Tina. Love the hearts. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Can't wait for the recording. Fingers crossed it records.
Yeah, hopefully it recorded. If it didn't record, it's definitely available for 24 hours, and we'll find a way to get it up there for you guys. But any other questions on how to get parties, what to say in beauty bars, how to stop saying the word party?